Football one. Not always does the better team win a game because football is complicated. Sometimes the better football team loses the game because that's just the beauty about football. 1 plus 1 does not equal 2. Because if 1 plus 1 equals 2, the better team that plays the better football wins. Today, 1 plus 1 equals 2, and the better football team won. PSG were categorically superior to Arsenal. Like, you saw a categorical gulf in quality, gulf in class, gulf in tesh today. There was a massive gulf in tesh between PSG and Arsenal. Arsenal was long ball, route one, try and look for a lucky bounce. PSG was intricate, short passing, intelligence passing, triangles, footballing IQ, footballing intelligence, unorthodox movements. When you look at what Kivicha was doing, bro, like, I knew PSG had the superior midfield, but the levels PSG showed Arsenal in that midfield was scary. Like, it's time for me to pick a man of the match because I can't pick who was the best out of Fabian Ruiz, João Neves, and Vitinha, because those three totally forced Arsenal to chase shadows. And like, Arsenal go back to the game, but guys, for the first 30 and 35 minutes, that was a Lara Crofting. In terms of football, that was a footballing Lara Crofting. That was a See, there's a scoreline lubrication and there's a footballing lubrication. This was a footballing lubrication by PSG by Arsenal. Like, Arsenal got lubricated footballing wise. So even if the score says 1-0, in terms of Tesh and eye test and Lala, they got lubricated footballing wise and they just got showed levels. And Arsenal now know that, bro, this is a whole different team. I'm shocked. I didn't think Arsenal would have played that badly. I knew PSG would control possession, but in my preview I said that, is this horizontal possession or vertical possession? We just saw it was vertical damn possession. So for Arsenal, it's going to be, to not score at home is crazy. And you look at that Martinelli chance, great save by Donnarumma. You look at the Trossard chance, so many good opportunities for Arsenal. I just think the issue for Arsenal, though, is, especially in the second half, you have to take risks. Pass, 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 pass. You have a chance for a cross, but you make a safe thing to pass back and then just do like a cross from deep. Not enough. Let's look for the through ball. Let's look for the intricate pass. Let's look for a little dink chip. There was a lack of imagination, lack of creativity. It was very predictable. For a team, out of the 4 teams, PSG are the worst defensive team. And Arsenal did not do enough imaginatively, creatively to really test what I believe is the worst defensive team. So if you're PSG and you walk away from the first leg, away from home, with a clean sheet, knowing that you're going back to Paris, bro, the only thing stopping PSG from playing a Champions League final is LSG. The only way PSG are not in that UCL final is if LSG arises, and LSG is always there. So if LSG rears its ugly head, that's the only thing stopping them. Doué is a bad man. Doué is a bad man. Doué is a bad man. And shout out to Gianluigi showing how he is. Dembele. Bro, this Dembele redemption arc is crazy. This Dembele redemption arc is crazy because I told you guys, that's how, like, have you scored in the semi? Have you scored in the final? That's how I speak semis and finals. I don't speak quarter or second round. I speak semis and final. That is a big goal. If PSG go through, a big part would be the guy who scored the winning goal away from home. That's on Declan Jollof. Sorry, that's on Declan Rice. And this is White Rice. Declan White Rice with no stew. See, Declan Jollof would actually mark Ousmane Dembele, but Declan White Rice with no stew looked at Dembele, walked away from him, and then it was a simple G. I'm going to do the goal analysis soon. But Dembele, bro, the Ballon d'Or is there. The Ballon d'Or is there. If he balls again in the second leg and they go through, the Ballon d'Or is there. This Ousmane Dembele redemption arc is crazy, and one guy who is sweating is Mbappe. Mbappe right now has a PSG doll that he's putting pins in. He's looking at the local witch doctor to say, no, Arsenal say something, because if Ousmane Dembele balls in the second leg again, inspires them to the UCL final and does the unthinkable, we could see one of the craziest Ballon d'Or stories in the history of football. Like that vid, subscribe, join us for our post-match reaction hangouts, and join up and become a member. One love.